As an urban planning professor, I am acutely aware of how conceptions of community safety and the realities of police violence have affected our communities. I work with many people of color and many people with mental illness and people who have experienced homelessness. And I am a woman of
It ain't 1948. It's 2018. And innocent people are still being shot in the back. I lost a nephew to Nazis in San Francisco 22 years ago. And my dad said at the time, it won't stop. He was at a bar having a beer with his softball team and he walked out and a group of neo-Nazis grabbed him, put his head on a curb and chinned him. And I thought, you know what, I don't want my daughter, my nieces, my nephews to grow up and see this stuff happen. But you know what? My little girl called me on the phone from Paris, France. And she said to me, Daddy, Mariah's dad was just shot. She's 15. She called me from France this summer in tears in the middle of the night. She just heard that her friend's father was shot. I felt like I was shot. We all should feel like we've been shot.
Don't shoot!
Because at some point, you might be shot. And if your skin is a little bit darker, the odds of you getting shot, guess what? They just went up. And it ain't just black people. It's brown people. It's off-colored people. My daughter's is a Chinese daughter. She might get shot. Our Native Americans are getting shot. And guess what? Go back through and look at all those shootings. And you tell me something right now. The vast majority of those people that did the shooting were white policemen. These three cops do not show the national average of getting shot in this nation. So PSU, shame on you, PSU. Shame on you. Yes, I'm looking at you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Absolutely. Shame on you.
Shame on you! 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 Shame on you!
That they shot him over? That he was the best dad, husband, grandfather, friend. I know we can't get him back, so I really wish we could. But they can do better. They can make this never happen to anyone else. Because that should never happen to anyone. It hurts so bad. It hurts to lose someone, but it's so much worse that he was taken over nothing. He did what he always did, which was protect his friend. And that's all he wanted to do. And he was shot in the back. And you don't want to deny that this happens. I wanted, before this, I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt to police officers also. But you can't. You target minorities. This is so obvious. My father, being the kind of person that he was, all he wanted to do was help people. He did everything right, and he was still shot.
All of these demands could be met right now.
Right now!
Right now!
Right now!
By this man right here.
Right.
If you look at the policy manual for this university, the same that is produced by a corporation that produces 90% of the policy manual, that tells them that it's okay to use force in the way that they did.
That's right.
Inside that policy manual, it says that Donnell Tanksley, the director of the campus public safety office, can direct them to disarm. He could do that right now.
Right now!
If he wanted to, if that is what the university wanted to do, if they wanted to respond to the necessity of this movement,
Right.
they would.
Right.
But for them, it's about money.
Talk about it.
Or
who could disarm them?
Donnell Tanksley or his boss, Kevin Reynolds. That's a funny thing. The Campus Public Safety Office is a sub-department of the Finance and Administration Department of your university. His immediate peers, the people who have the same boss as him, are our treasurer, are our campus planner,